We got a couple TV veterans from Southern Lanes at their home court. There's Bob Gerde. Old Bob, week number 5 at Bellwood, he was a winner.
Opening shot here, Nick. A little light. It's leaving left the 2-8. Bob was in practice using the nail ball that he has, Nick, which is a urethane ball. It's also made by the same company that makes the hammer. It's the harder version of the hammer. But Bob said it was just grabbing a little bit too much in the head area, the first 16 feet of the lane, so he switched to a Black Beauty, which won't hook quite as much in the heads. But that one didn't come up quite enough.
Bob already has 2 titles.
Bob knew he missed that one. He let that go. It just got away from him. Thank you very much.
People are waiting on Doug hand and foot over here while I have to bag people to get me something to drink. But here's Art Smith. Now we had a roll-off, Doug. We have 3 people. Oh, thank you very much.
I got great service here this morning.
I'm telling you what. Did you tip them, Doug?
Could give her a tip, yeah.
We had 3 people tied for the 3rd slot.
Art's got it in the hole. Left the 7-pin. Had that 4 going right around again.
Let's see. We had Marvin Zacharias, Art Smith, and Mike Crail. We're all tied with a 7-18. And they had a 1-game roll-off. And the man you're looking at right here came out on top. Art had a 229, Marvin had a 211, and Mike had a 190.
This is a shootout between the southpaws here. We got 3 left-handers on the program today. And he misses the 9, or the 7-pin for 9.
We got 3 southpaws on the tube, and the other 2 that were tied were southpaws. So contrary to what you believe, this is not a left-hander's house. I was just messing with Hal a little earlier. He said, well, look at the wall. He said, all the high scores over there are right-handers. I think he just said that because I didn't recognize anybody's name, and I couldn't argue with him.
Nick, we're going to have a real good match here, I think, though, once these guys get uncorked.
These guys,
Art's a 2-handicap bowler, and Bob's a 1-handicap bowler.
These guys will get uncorked.
There it is. Yeah, there we go. Another little crazy tap there, a little love tap on the 3. Got it out of there. Another last second fallout on that pin there. Crazy things happening today. Must be does a full sun work the same way as a full moon or what?
I don't know. I tell you,
We'll have to check into that.
Between these guys, we got 3 titles. Bob's got 2 and Artie's got 1.
There's Bob.
Mark it down, baby.
Good shot by Bob. If there's anybody in the audience there that is up on the astrological signs and all that sort of thing, call us and let us know if that's true. Here we see it again. Bob right in the 1-2. Boom, they're out of here.
What are you talking about?
I want to know if a full sun reacts like a full moon. Of course, I think out here at Alexandria it doesn't matter. They say it's crazy out here all the time. So
we are at Southern Lanes. I'm Nick Bench, and this is Doug Martin.
Bob having a problem. That ball's not reacting on the back end like he would like it. He had to get, like I say, something a little softer, a little harder to get through the heads, but it's not coming up on the back end like he'd like. Leaves the pocket. 3, 5, 6, 9. Or the
Bob also works at General Electric because he works up there with Marlene.
Bob got the nail out. He's going to try it on that shot to experiment with it again, and he just yanked it and got the 6-9, leading the 5-8.
Like he has little Art Smith. He lives in Cold Springs. He's 28, married to Mary Kay. His 1 boy, Aaron.
Here we see a split screen.
There's the ball.
There
Mark
it is.
it down, baby.
Good shot. I love that split screen.
Art has 2 300s to his credit and 2 299s. He's been bowling for 21 years, Doug.
Yep. Let's see, he started when he was 7 years old. That's the time to start him, Nick. Sure. And then if they start 5, 6, 7, 8 years old, when they get to be in their 20s, they're going to be like Art. They're going to be like a 1 handicap bowler, 0 handicap bowler. If we're still around doing the show, they can get on the show and we'll holler, mark it down, baby.
There you go. Boy.
Got it out of there.
Get out of there, knucklehead.
Had all the pins going to the wall. 5 went in the 10. Got it out of there.
Art is starting to get cooked.
Yeah, Art's got a turkey now. Bob's going to have to climb back in this match. You remember when he was on the program at Bowl Lounge? He was hot that day.
Well, that was the day he won a second Northern Kentucky TV title.
Going for the third one here today. Bob's a real smooth delivered bowler. Had a little problem though. Brings it up on the beak. Leaves the 2-4-7. You know what, Nick? He reminds me a little bit of Earl Anthony. The way he's real deliberate, real slow, real smooth, low to the line, good follow through. Of course, using a full fingertip grip. Going across, oh, sent that one right in the gutter. That one just got away from him, Nick. He's having his problems here. See if he can get on track this time.
He's been switching balls, Doug.
Yeah, he's a little unsure of what ball to use and where to play right now, so he's still kind of experimenting.
Bad time to be experimenting in the 5th frame.
Yeah, it is. He's running out of some paper. He needs to get locked in like right now.
Let's see the ball.
Got it out. 6 board. Here it is.
There's
there
the
it
ball.
is. Mark it down, baby. Well, that experiment worked.
Well, we're halfway through our first men's match at Southern Lanes in Alexandria. We'll be back with the conclusion right after this. There's a shot at Art Smith Jr.
2 handicap bowler, 197 average, and he's got this match.
He's got a pretty good lead.
Well in hand right now. But with Bob Gerde, if he gets lined up, anything can happen yet.
Art's got 3 in a row. We're in the 5th. Make that 4.
There it is.
Mark it down.
4-bagger. Nick, he's using the hammer ball, 16 pound, full fingertip. Uses a 5-step approach. And he is also a spot bowler. He's got it over about the 6 board. Didn't get it back that time. Came in light, leaves a 3-pin. He's telling himself to slow down. He got a little fast with that shot. Got it in the area he wanted it in, Nick, but he was a little bit quick on his feet. Had the ball a little bit more speed on it than normal, and they couldn't come back. Going for the 3.
Right on it.
Dead on it. Now Bob's got his work cut out for himself. He found, seemed like he found lane 7 on that last pitch, Nick. Let's see what he can do with lane 8. If he gets lined up here, he can still give Art a good match.
Bob Gerde's 35 years of age. He's married to Kathy, and he's got 1 daughter, Cheryl Ann. Well, Gerde's got a 300 to his credit, too, and a 299 and a couple 800s.
He's still struggling on that lane, Nick. We saw it on split screen. Pulled that ball a little bit, got it up high. Leaves a 2-4-8.
Yeah, Bob, at the commercial break, I asked him if he was all right, and he said he was.
Going for the spare. Perfect shot right there. And Nick, he's about 58 pins down right now, so he's got his work cut out for him, man. He's got to get locked in and do it right now.
Bob lives out here in Alexandria. He enjoys golf, softball, racquetball, basketball, and not a lie.
Is that plural?
That's singular.
That's singular.
It means he only likes to do the one exercise.
That's all I ever wanted to do when I did it. Yeah, he made a good pitch on that lane 7 last time, but that time, Nick, he got it out too far, headed at about the 3rd board. Just wouldn't come back for him. Leaves the 3-pin.
It's got to be frustrating for a 2-time champion.
Yeah, here's a man that's had 2 800 series, 821 and 814, and he's out here struggling right now. But it happens to the best of them, as we saw up there in the Firestone Tournament of Champions a few weeks back.
That's right.
Bob Hanley threw a 140 game after leading the tournament all week long, just throwing super scores, and gets on the tube and just couldn't find a shot. So it happens to everybody sometime or other.
It's not happening to Art, that's for sure. There it is. Mark.
No, Art's got no problem. Art works over at Lunkenheimer Valve Company. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. In warehousing, shipping, and receiving. And he bowls here at...
I was going to say, Doug, remember, Art has already won one match today. He had that roll-off before we came on the tube.
Yeah, he bowls here at Southern, and he knows these lanes, and then with that match under his belt, he was ready. Oh, bad break there. Got it out a little bit too far. Almost came back, just hit the head pin light, but leaves the 2-7.
Over there keeping score. We got some new handwriting over here. That's Marvin Zacharias over there. Pretty good. Pretty good job.
Yeah, looks real
Readable.
good.
Readable.
Yeah, at least we could read it.
That's all we ask. We're not sticklers.
Let's see what he does on this shot.
He's going to give it a
He's
shot.
going for it. Oh, just barely missed it. Good effort there. Well, that'll help Bob a little bit, but not enough to really matter unless Bob can start striking right now. He's got to put a string together. Bob's gone back to using the nail. Here it is.
Again, a lot too much break.
Yep. Yeah, it's starting to roll up a little bit early in the heads, like he was saying, but he can't seem to find it with the Black Beauty ball either, so he decided to go back to the nail, but it just rolled up on him, went to the beak. Leaves a tough split, 2, 4, 7, 8. Going for the spare. Oh, and a bad break on that one, Nick. Just a little bit too much on the 2-pin, but I thought he might be able to get it out there, but leaves a 7. So Bob is, he's in big trouble. He's 60 pins down with two frames to go, so it's basically over.
But Bob's been a good champion. Like I said, he's been on the program, and he's won it twice.
He's got it. There it is. That's the one he's been looking for. Well, as they say, every dog has their day. As we saw with Linda, was getting all kinds of breaks, and it was just her day, and just the opposite is the situation for Bob. It just isn't his day. And those happen, but I'm sure he'll be back. He'll be in our finals coming up. There's Art. Right there, cruncher.
Well, I'm telling you.
9th frame.
He is locked in.
Yeah, he is.
And Dan Higdon, our high qualifier, has to watch this punishment.
Here we see it again, Nick. Got it out about the 4th board. Here it comes. Crunch. Yeah, this could intimidate Dan sitting back there watching all these strikes that Art's throwing. Got it out. Got it out a little bit too far that time. Leaves a tough split, 3, 9, 10. A little tougher shot for a left-hander than a right-hander, with the ball hooking off to the right rather than coming back into to the left. A right-hander can hook the ball between the 3 and the 10. It'll hook back into the 9. The left-hander has a little more of a problem with it. Let's see what he does. And Little trick shot there. Unfortunately, it missed the 3, but he went outside. Just tipped the 9. Got it over in the 10. Got 2/3 of them out anyway.
What's so funny, someone in the crowd said, see if you can pick off the 9 and the 10. This is a joke. And
he took him serious, though, I guess. So Art winds up with a 194, which is going to be good enough to win this first match.
Now, let's see if Gerde get on track in this lane.
Bob's still got a problem. Comes up light, leaves it at 3-7. He just struggled this whole game, Nick. Never did find it. And throws it out of frustration.
So Art Smith, Jr., get the junior there, is going to win our first match here at Southern's. He's earned the right to move on and meet Dan Higdon in our finals, week number 9, Northern Kentucky BPA Tournament Merit Action, right after this.